Hello, we are getting closer and closer to Christmas. It is Friday, December 11th, so 14 days until Christmas Day. I am in the sanctuary today. I'm in the room where we have church by myself. And I decided to come in here because I wanted to talk to you. I wanted you to see the pretty Christmas trees. Don't the trees look nice? The lights are on right now because it's pretty dark outside. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Advent wreath. And then if you haven't done this yet before you started the video, pause. And if you have your stable, grab that and your stickers. And if you have the Spark Story Bible, grab that. I'm not going to really read a story, but I was going to point something out to you in there. Okay, so this week, sorry, I was thinking about something. I don't know why I can't flip this around. Okay, this is our Advent wreath, and it's a little hard to see on the video, but this week we'll light 1, 2, 3 candles for, it's the 3rd Sunday of Advent. If you were here, I would ask you what looks different about the candles. 2 are blue and 1 is pink, right? So not all Advent wreaths are that way, but some are. And that pink candle is known as the shepherd's candle, or the candle of joy. So that's kind of fun, huh? So I thought since that was the candle we light this week, the shepherd's candle, we would add the shepherd and the sheep to our nativity. So the shepherds and the sheep. I think the shepherds, pretty sure this is our shepherd with his little shepherd's hook there. Hook. I think the shepherds might be some of my favorite people in the Christmas story. I mean, baby Jesus is my favorite, right? But I really love the shepherds, and let me tell you why. So, shepherds weren't super popular people. They lived in the fields, right? So they were just out in the hills, taking care of their sheep, right? So they probably weren't the cleanest people. I mean, there weren't a lot of places to take a shower out with the sheep. They were busy doing hard work, keeping the sheep safe and alive and whatnot. So what I love is that the shepherds who, weren't the fanciest, weren't the most famous or special people, they are the ones that got to know about baby Jesus first. So if you look at your story Bible, the Christmas story, it's close up. The Christmas story, Jesus is Born, is on page 212. And we might look at some other parts of it in the next week or so, but if you turn to page 214, it says, I'm clearly not an expert at videoing, but it's just good to talk to you. It says, outside of Bethlehem, shepherds watched their sheep on the hills. Suddenly, an angel appeared. The shepherds looked up at the bright night sky. Don't be afraid, the angel said. I bring wonderful news. The child God promised was born tonight. The shepherds listened in amazement. The twinkling stars seemed to echo each of the angel's words. The angel continued, Go to Bethlehem. You will find the child lying in a bed of hay. Suddenly, many angels filled the heavens. They sang together, Glory to God in the highest, and peace to all people on earth. "Let's hurry," one shepherd said. The angel said, "The child was born tonight." "But what about the sheep?" asked another shepherd. "Let the angels watch them," the youngest shepherd said. Yes, let the angels watch them. And the shepherds happily hurried into Bethlehem. Here they are, going to Bethlehem. So the shepherds, let's look at the tree. They were the first that got to go to the stable and find the baby Jesus. And it reminds me of the song that we sing together at our church a lot. We sang it all summer on our videos. It's called "For Everyone Born," because that's what it's about. Jesus is born for everyone. Jesus is born for the shepherds. Jesus is born for the kings that we'll talk about later. Jesus is born for you. Jesus is born for everyone. And that is the magic and the gift and just the really special thing that we celebrate at Christmas. So if you have your, let's see, how do I want to do this? If you have your nativity, let's add the shepherd. And if you don't, you can make one. Draw a picture that you think looks like where baby Jesus was born. And draw a picture of a shepherd. I'm gonna put him, There's a little thing, there we go. I am gonna put him right over here. I'll show you in a second. And then find your sheep, or draw a picture of a sheep. And I'm gonna put him pretty close. I'm gonna put him on the edge here because I've got other people that need space. So there's where I put remember we got the camel, he's just hanging out waiting, wondering what's going on. And now the shepherd and the sheep, because Jesus was born for everyone. And we're so excited. So I hope you have a wonderful third Sunday of Advent and are preparing your hearts and your minds and your homes for baby Jesus. He's coming soon. Have a good week.